Hey guys, Dusty here, and today I just want to go over trade recaps for December 1st and go over the trades that I took and why I took them. So to start the day, I always look at the US 500 chart to see overnight price action and basically go over what I like to call my points of interest, where price is rejecting or bouncing from. So as you can see in the morning before open, we were at this 4,097 level, which we were rejecting. And I had that as a point of interest, also that 4100 psych level, to see if you could possibly push up there and reject. And for the downside, I was watching this 4066 level to possibly bounce from. And I had those two levels, mapped out in my head, and I had them marked out something like this. Something like this, just so I could know, where possible bounces and rejections could happen. So we had news come out, and we did touch 4100 before having this massive knife down. And once we got back to this 82 level, where we were bouncing from early in the morning, I was watching for potential downside here and told everyone I was looking for shorts. So once we had this impulse move down and we couldn't break back above the EMAs, I was looking for shorts here because we were bear wicking off these levels, and buyers weren't that strong here. So at 707 off this wick, I did enter shorts, and we caught this whole move down on SPX all the way down to my level at 4066. I could have held, there wasn't really a reason to cut, but we did have this previous bounce area, so I was being safe and took my profits around 130%. Obviously they ran more, over 250% I believe, but I was more than happy with the profits we got here. So that was the first short we took, and I'll go over the next short that I took. So I also took this short here at 838. I was watching, SPX once again at this 4078 level, because we did get this previous rejection after a bounce off of 4050. So I was watching us for potentially come back up here and look for a short. I entered puts here on this move down, and my stop was above this 78 level, like I mentioned, and then we just continued melting down. There wasn't really reason to cut contracts, as you can see here. Let me draw this trend line. I had something like this drawn out, and once this finally broke, I had a similar smaller trend line like this, which showed me that we were going to have some downside. So we mostly broke this bigger trend, we had this smaller trend, and then we caught this really nice move down back to this 4058 area for another 100% gain on SPY, or SPX, excuse me. So let's go over the next trade. Let's get this off the screen. Alright. So the next trade I took was actually a loss at 943. So let me draw this trend line here, or this level here. So I was watching this level to possibly reject it, and we did get this rejection. So I entered shorts down here. However, we didn't get the continuation down that I wanted, and I did eventually get stopped out for about a 30% loss. And as you can see, price moved right back down after retracing, and this is actually where I re-entered shorts, and I'll show you guys why. Remember how we were bouncing from this 80 level, 4082 area? We had bounces here before finally breaking down. Well, this was actually the perfect retracement to this level before more downside. So I took puts at this level with stops right above it, so it was great risk to reward, and we actually caught 150%, 140% in literally 3 or 4 minutes. As you can see, these were nice impulse moves down on this candle. And now let me draw the bigger trend that we basically followed throughout the whole day, because the next trades are based off that. Let's get something like that. So the next trade I took was at 1050. I took the exact same contracts I did up here for 4050 SPX puts, and I took basically I took more puts here off this. We got this rejection, we got this retracement. And once again, we were at this 4078 area that I was watching for possible rejections. So once we got this move down, I entered more puts here, and we basically wrote them down with the target of being, first of all, you can see this 4065 area, which bounced really nicely. So that was also one of my price targets, and it just happened to line up with the trend line itself. So that's where I exited all my contracts, or most of my contracts, excuse me, for about another 80% gain on SPX puts. And one more trade that we took, it was a lot of SPX puts play once again off this trend. I try to short this area one more time, obviously I entered shorts a little bit, you know, too early. I should have waited for top trend at least. As you can see here, we got a nice move here. However, I did get, I held these to 0 just because I was in such a small size, and I took 100% loss on this because we did not get the move down that I wanted, and we did end up kind of breaking over this 4082 area before coming back down towards the end of the day. So those are the trade recaps for today, and you know why I took it. As you guys can see, this is my entire chart for the whole day. I like to keep it very clean, and you know I know my levels, so it was literally like this the whole entire day until this trend eventually broke. Then I removed the top of this right here, and this was my entire chart. I had my level up here at 4100, I had my level here at 4082, and I had my bounce spot also psych level at 4050 where we did get this bounce from. And I was basically playing this 4078 level pretty much all day for scalps to downside, and you know taking profits at this trend line. Overall, it was a great day for trading. You know, really nice. We got multiple 100% gainers today, and that's the trades that I took. And I hope this helps. Until next time, I'll catch you guys.